wrestling fans, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about this edition of Monday Night Raw, August 8th. We had another return. The return of the silent, crawling paint man, Dexter Lumis. He caused a car accident, which, honestly, I didn't think that was a part of the storyline. I just saw a whole bunch of people talking about it on Twitter, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, but yeah, apparently, yeah, he might have been the one that caused the car accident, but either way, but yeah, Dexter Lumis is back. I have to say this right now. I think Triple H needs to tone it down with the surprises, because this has literally been, we've had Bayley return, Io return, Dakota return, Carrion return, Scarlett return, and now we've just had Dexter Lumis. We've had 6 returns in a span of in the span of 2 weeks. I really think he needs to chill out a little bit with the surprises. So hopefully we don't get any more for a while. So the show began with Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Apparently their team name is The Control. I think that's their name. They just haven't confirmed that's their name. They haven't confirmed that is their name yet. But yeah, The Control challenged Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka to a 6-women's tag team match at Clash of the Castle. And the ladies accepted. The one strong positive that I can give out here is that Alexa Bliss wasn't holding her stupid doll. So it looks like Lily maybe finally be gone for good. Please have Alexa Bliss be the goddess. Please. Please. Do it for me, Triple H. Please. If I see that doll next week on Raw, I'm going to scream. And a big massive brawl broke out between the girls. And then we had Seth freaking Rollins take on Angelo Dawkins in a solid match. I think Angelo Dawkins is quite underrated. In my opinion, I think he is. He's quite underrated. But Seth Rollins got the victory nonetheless. And then we had Kevin Owens pretty much destroy Ezekiel. This could possibly be leading to potentially Elias coming back, but at the same but Kevin Owens just decimated Ezekiel like this. It almost felt like it was the Kevin Owens of old. Seriously, it almost felt like we just saw the Kevin Owens of old right in front of us. So, Damian Priest challenged Edge to a match in Toronto. I really hope Edge puts over Damian Priest at that event. But I highly doubt it, because it's Edge. I highly doubt it, because Edge never puts anybody over. So, I highly doubt he'll put Damian Priest over. But then we had Finn Balor take on Rey Mysterio in actually a really fun matchup. You know, I don't really care for Rey Mysterio much anymore, but the matchup was pretty fun. And mind you, these two guys are both in their 40s. Rey is in his late 40s, and Finn Balor's like about, what, 41? So we have technically two old guys in the ring, and they're putting on great matches. Like, it's actually quite insane if you think about it. But in the end, Finn Balor got the victory because there was a backstage scuffle before the match. I I did like this backstage scuffle because it shows that Dominic Mysterio isn't trusting Edge. Because Edge was trying to apologize to Dominic Mysterio for spearing him last week. Dominic Mysterio, however, don't know why I was saying Damien. Dominic, however, he wasn't having any of it. He shoved Edge. Ray was telling him to calm down, and he was telling him to calm down, and he's like, "Calm down, amigo. I've known him for 20 years." And Dominic's like, well, you've known me for 25, and then he walked off. So at the end of the match, Rhea Ripley came out with a beaten and battered Dominic Mysterio. He had blood, his shirt was ripped. Rhea Ripley beating the crap out of Dominic Mysterio is probably the most funniest thing. Ever. It's almost like Rhea Ripley's becoming China. It's so funny just to see her beat the crap out of men. So the next match we had was the first match of the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. I have one big major complaint about this Women's Tag Team Tournament. No frickin' Toxic Attraction. This was the golden opportunity to introduce Toxic Attraction to the main roster audience, but they just, out of all the two people from NXT, you could have had Ivy Nile and Taeyeon Paxley. You could have had Valentina Feroz and Yulisa Leon. Hell, you could have had friggin' Cora Jade and Tiffany Stratton or Roxanne Perez and somebody else. But the two people they pick is Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark. And no, before anyone says, oh, this means they're called up. No, this does not mean Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark are called up to the main roster. This is just a one-off. They're not being called up. Nikita Lyons, to hell is she ready. For the main roster. And as for Zoe Stark, I do not want this woman on the main roster. This woman can stay in NXT for all I care. I just don't get the appeal of Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark. So yeah, those are the people from NXT they picked in the whole tournament. Well, everybody else is just randomly paired with everybody. The only two legitimate teams, well, I wouldn't really call Alexa Bliss and Asuka a legit team, because they're not. The only two real teams in there are Nikki Ash and Doudrop, and Dakota and Io. They're the real only two legit teams in that tournament. Well, 90% of the other field are basically just randomly put together. So Io and Dakota got the victory. I mean, of course they did. Did you really think Dana Brooke and Tamina were going to beat two of Triple H's girls? Did ya? If this was Vince McMahon, yes, Dana Brooke and Tamina would have had a really good chance if Vince McMahon was booking this. But I did like that Dana Brooke really went toe-to-toe with Io and Dakota. I know a lot of people don't like Dana Brooke, but I actually like that Dana went toe-to-toe with them. And she got a lot of offense in on them as well. Tamina was the one that got pinned by Io Sky's moonsaults. And I know I've seen a lot of people get upset over Corey Graves calling Io Sky a former NXT Women's Champion. Guys, it's the same person. Io Shirai, Io Sky, it's the same damn person. Just like Walter and Gunther are the same person. Just like Alba Fire and Kaylee Ray are the same person. They're the same damn person. They're the same person with a different name. He is correct. She just has a different name. So then we had Bobby Lashley take on Ciampa for the United States Championship. Tommaso Ciampa came out dressing like Harley Race, which I thought that was a nice nod. You see, if this was Vince McMahon, You see, if this was Vince McMahon running this, he would not have done that. So I do like that Triple H is like giving us an insider in Ciampa's training of becoming a wrestler. So I thought that was really nice. So yeah, Ciampa was looking to dedicate this performance to Harley Race, the late great Harley Race. Didn't even know he was dead, by the way, because they said late great. Didn't even know he was dead, by the way. I don't remember WWE paying tribute to him. I mean, not that I care, but I don't remember WWE paying tribute to him when he did die. Apparently he died in 2019. So, I don't know if WWE paid tribute to him. They probably did, I just don't remember. But anyway, Bobby Lashley retained, which honestly surprised me, but I'm also glad Triple H did do. Not because I'm a fan of Bobby Lashley. It's not because I'm a fan of Bobby Lashley. I'm actually glad he didn't put the title on Ciampa, because I think a lot of fans would have seen right through Triple H's booking here if he did have Ciampa win the United States Championship. I feel like fans would have immediately caught on if Triple H did book Ciampa to win the United States Championship. You can have your favorites, but don't make it look too obvious. You can have your favorites, but don't make it look too obvious to the fans that you're shoving them down the fans' throats. Omos destroyed 2 enhancement guys. Moving on. Because you don't need to know who won that. Did you really think did you think the enhancement guys won? Dolph Ziggler took on Chad Gable. Man, come on, Hunter. Give the Shush Man a win, please. Give the Shush Man a win, please. Chad Gable is so underrated. How is this guy treated as a jobber is beyond me. He puts on great matches, but just always ends up losing. Come on. Give Chad some wins, damn it. He deserves them. So throughout the show, oh, hello Summer. Sorry about that. My cat just decided to come into my room. And look at that, she just walked in front of the camera. Thanks, Summer. Stupid cat. But anyway, the main event was AJ Styles versus The Miz, because The Miz got involved in the Bobby Lashley Ciampa match because The Miz was constantly interfering. AJ Styles got the win after Ciampa tried to interfere. AJ Styles got the win over The Miz, and this is when we saw Dexter Lumis revealed at the end of the show. So I'm very interested to see if if Dexter Lumis is the one involved with the whole car accident that we saw backstage with Doudrop and Nikki Ash. So that is all for this Monday Night Raw review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my new series of my Let's Play of Pokemon Shield. And if you guys are interested in that, you guys can go check that out. Also, if you want to, you can check out some of my live streams of Universe Mode and other games like Shantae as well. But if you guys do like the content that you see on this channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, sorry. But if you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.